Nice.
No! Mercy! Mercy!
Yeah, I'll consider mercy, but there's something I need from you first.
You're Godwoken. You seek power. Ultimate power. Source and void. Day and night. Love and hate. One is meaningless without the other. To grow your source, to achieve your potential, you must embrace the void.
With a groan of dread, I'll snatch the black heart from his hand and quickly bite into it.
The thick pus explodes into your mouth, coating the back of your throat. You can feel it running down your throat like rancid custard.
Ugh.
You start to retch, your body struggling to reject this intruder. But your teeth clamp down hard on the fibrous, gritty flesh as you force yourself to chew and swallow. Deep within you, you feel something change. Your soul opens up, and you feel it swell as new channels for source start to flow through you. You swallow all you can, and despite the meat in your stomach, you feel a new space inside you, a potential waiting to be filled.
Here we are, finding ourselves in the ruins of the battlefield, having defeated Mortis. We let him live, of course. Now it's time to go ahead and kind of explore the rest of the cave. So we gotta loot the dead, his deceased minions, who seem to have exploded upon his defeat. But yeah, let's go ahead and loot the battlefield. See what's in the containers, see what's in the bodies and all that. Ornate hymnal. The elegant script adorning each page of this book takes your breath away, but you lack the scholarly knowledge to decipher it. Below each stanza is a staff you presume to be a musical notation, but it too is beyond your understanding. In other words, we are fucking dumb. Here, Losa, you can take that. Give this to Irfan. So yeah, today's agenda. There is still more cave to be. Oh god, there is still more cave to be explored. So we are going to explore the rest of Wrecker's Cave. I still want to see if we can maybe get into the place where my character was originally dropped. I'm not counting on it, of course, but it would be nice if we could, because I would like to. What is this? Cursed oil barrel. Oh my gosh. Wow. I would very much like to make that woman pay for tampering with death fog and all that. Ooh, bark at the rune on rune sizes. You need your weapon redesigned or want your amulet redefined. Then 2 small runes you can combine to fight the enemy for a while. But the song restarts, as does this rhyme, because when you do go out of style, and once again 2 runes combine, then front is back, first and last in line. Interesting. Oh, we learned some rune recipes. That's pretty cool, actually. That's awesome. We learned rune recipes. We can make a medium flame rune, medium frost rune. That's pretty cool. Of course, we don't know how to make the original runes. But hey, theoretically, we can make medium runes. That's pretty neat. Make a fuse. Cool. Potent alertness. Small poison bottle. We can make a lot of good stuff. Make more blood. So there's a lot of stuff that we can make, but we're not going to be too concerned about that at this moment. Let's continue looting, seeing what else there is. Make sure we don't miss any goodies. No goodies here. All right, check this barrel just to make sure. Hey, look at that, an official rule book on archery. This rather dry rulebook describes a set of rules for archery contests. It's specifically detailed on how contestants may not consume boletus mushrooms or potions containing them. In fact, it contains so much detail that you think you could probably use it to create a boletus potion. Interesting. Ooh, made a finesse potion. That's fun. Is it here? Oh, minor finesse potion. Okay, cool. We need some boletus, but That's okay. Very neat. Very, very neat. Let's have a look up here, see if there's anything to be grabbed. Got a fun ooze barrel. Table with stuff on it. Let's go check out the table. See what there is to see. A bone pile. I love those. Got poisoned cold fries. No, thank you. One candelabra here. Another pile. Another corpse pile. Is this an exit? Yeah, this is an exit. Okay, we don't want to go that way just yet then. Like I said, we're not quite finished exploring. Ooh, dead dwarf. No. He had a whole setup here. Fun hole that leads somewhere. Like, yeah, that's a torture chair. Wow, he really did have a whole setup. Give that to him. Give fire arrow to Ifon, of course. Sheet of paper. Piece of mind scroll. Ooh, chicken claw scroll. Turn the target character into a chicken. Squawk! There you go, Beast. You can have that one. Ooh, painting of a knight. Ifon, take that. We can sell it. Wow. Sheet of paper. Good for making scrolls. Bark at the rune. Pixie dust. Grinding bones. Grind and crush. Grind them skulls. Break and squash. Bones to ashes. Skulls to dust. This magical recipe to song and trust. Find the flower. Pick and tear. Grind and star-like flower head. Plant and petals. Grind to dust. This magical recipe to song and trust. Mix me bones. Mix me dust. Stir bones and stars to pixie dust. Blow on runes. Charm. Bewitch. This magical recipe ends like this. That was fun. So we got some new recipes. Bone dust. Pixie dust. You need bone dust and star dust for. Very interesting. We're gonna need a mortar. We're going to get our hands on a mortar and pestle. Fun glass of wine. There we go. Ooh, razzle dazzle grenade. Give that to Ifon. True brew puffball. The puffball mushroom is renowned amongst hunters for giving you a keener eye, leading to the curious saying, sharp as a puffball. It's said to be the most potent when concentrated in a potion. Minor wits potion. Cool. Fishbone. Jug. Alright, should we see what's down the hole? I think so. Let's do a quick save. And go down the hole. Oh! Would you look at that. Get me some source real quick. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Nice. That is insane damage, actually. Nice, easy enough. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, so this put us back to where Beast was. This is unlocked, interestingly enough. Oh shit. It's a good thing we quick save before coming down here. All right. I really don't think that we need to shield up for this. I think we'll be okay. Let's just go ahead and start doing some damage. Well, should I haste up? I think hasting up is a good idea. We'll haste up and then just go all in. Okay, cool. Get rid of a good chunk of its armor with this.
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. We're not gonna knock it down by any means, but let's just go ahead and armor up. Okay, and we'll use adrenaline. And then plank it a bunch. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I was not aiming for him, but that's okay. I can work with that. Great. Okay, now we can knock him down. Unless we miss. I was literally just thinking that too. There. Get fucked. Really? What is... Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, this is bad. All right, well, let's just try to deal with as many of these as possible, I guess. Some healing on... I can't even heal him because I can't see him. Okay, well, that's it, I guess. Okay. Should I go supernova? Yeah. Fuck it. You would think that would get rid of you'd think that would eliminate the whole like chilled bit, but it doesn't. Encourage. That's fine, I can work with that. Okay, let's try to knock him over again. Hopefully this time it takes. Yay! Fortify. Get rid of the fire that way. Ploink. Ploink. Yay. Yay. Alright. Wasn't exactly clean, but that's fine. Oh, frozen. Getting messed up by the fire. He's frozen again. All right. Okay, we're good. It's not... What? Not safe to rest here. You're full of it. All right, fine. We'll heal the old-fashioned way. There. All right, let's look around a bit more. Oh, we got I think jelly rooms. Yeah. Cool. Quick save. There we go. What is this? Fly agaric. Sure. Nothing else of interest. Okay, so this just gives us a different view of what was going on over there. This looks like it would be a cave that you can go into, but it evidently is not. All right, nothing else really. Ooh, cool. Okay, sure. Itchy. All right, let's go back up here real quick. Let's see. Like I said, I do want to see if we can. Well, you know what? We should probably get rid of all these Voidwoken sacks or whatever, huh? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It is on. They are on fire. So am I, but that's okay. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why I got Lucky Charm, but sure. I'll take it. Move in a little bit closer so we can do our tentacle slap. There we go.
Worms
Easy. Still on fire. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Oh, there's some gold here. Nice. All right, now we can do a rest. Perfect. See, I called it. All right. Don't know what that does. Let's grab it. Okay, we'll do our Phoenix Dive maneuver. Who's got the other one? The other, there we go. Perfect. Okay. This way. Here's our teleportation thingy, but we do not want that. What we want is to find a way to get to what's-her-face. Which I'm trying to remember where she is exactly. Yeah, I don't remember where exactly she is. Was it this way? Where does this go? Oh, interesting. There are a lot of ways to handle this, huh? That's pretty cool. And we looted this, right? Yeah. Okay. Did we loot this entire ship thingy? I don't think we did. Doesn't look like it. All right, so let's go do that real fast. Make sure we get everything we can. I don't want to have to come back here again. Light golden teaspoon, sure. Take all the portraits because those are going to be valuable. Gold. What's over here? I think this is just another way to come in here, I think. So, not particularly interesting. I think that might be about it for this area. Okay, for real though, which region was she in? So we just came from over here. I want to say she's over in this direction. Right? Let's see. It's kind of hard to tell right now. Let's just put a map marker there. Can we follow? Oh, it doesn't show up on our thing, unfortunately. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see here. It looks like what we want to do is... Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe we do have to go up here. I thought this gate was closed for some reason. Yeah. This looks familiar now. But unfortunately, this still raises the question of how the hell do we get into these gates? How the hell do we do it? We haven't found a key or anything. This is where an ability like Fireball would come in handy. My fire does, yeah, the fire from this doesn't damage it. What if? Let's have all you back up. Or a fire wand would even be great. Here's an idea. What if I go supernova? It does put the gate on fire. It does a little bit of fire damage. Unfortunately, it also does fire damage to me. Doing a pretty good amount of fire damage, though. I wish there were a better way to do this, but then we're gonna have to deal with this gate too. I don't know if it's even... is it worth it? Is it worth it? There's a treasure chest over here, though, and I want it. I want it. I wonder... That's an idea. I wonder if... this bit is traversable. Like, what if we were to Phoenix dive up there? Is that a thing we can do? Ah, we can't. All right. Does Losa happen to have any fire wands in her inventory? Because if we could burn it down with a fire wand, that'd be pretty cool. She doesn't. Maybe that's something we can get from town, though. Well, personally, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, I think I will have to come back here. Here's the plan. Because there's one other place that's locked, and I think that in order to have access to it, we would have had to get the key from Mortis via killing him. And we did not kill him. We let him go. We honored our agreement to him. Because role-playing. We honor our word. We rest now? Yeah, we can. Okay. Anyway. All right. So anyway. Did we check this dead dwarf? We did not, but there's nothing in there. Anything on this one? No. All right, let's go out this way. See what happens. Ooh. Ruins of a ship here. Ooh, is that something we can get to? Fun waypoint travel thingy. It is nice to be out of the cave. Will not lie. But this does not seem entirely traversable. Should we see about maybe getting over to that hatch? See if there's a way to do that. There might be. We do a little Phoenix dive maneuver. Yeah, and then just we'll wait for the stuff to go away here. For the fire to go away. All right, and then we'll teleport over. Lovely. All right, let's see what's in the hatch. Death Fog. Oh, this is the ship that got wrecked.
This must be the wreck of the Peacemaker.
But see, I
Some
called
of the
it.
cargo may remain.
Yeah, but the question is, how would we even go about? Note found on shipwrecked Magister corpse. Magister, your detachment has been chosen for your loyalty. The cargo is in your charge. Make sure it reaches its destination intact. Do not open the cargo. Do not allow the captain or her crew to open the cargo. The cargo is important. Protect it with your life. E. Yeah. Walking in this stuff means instant death. Now, if we had Fane with us... Captain's Compass Amulet. Oh, wow. 47 magic armor, +1 lore master, +1 leadership, +2 lucky charm. Who has telekinesis again? I know Beast and Ifon both do. Do a quick save. Where is it? Can't reach. Oh, no. Well, actually, we may be able to go around it. We may be able to go around the Death Fog. Nope, we cannot go around the Death Fog. Quick load. Maybe... Can it be cleared? Can Death Fog be cleared? In the same way that other environmental, like, cloud hazards can be cleared. Let's see. It cannot be cleared. Okay. But it looks like... Okay, maybe I can Phoenix dive. Oof. No. Yeah, if one of our characters were undead, it would be this wouldn't be a problem, but we are not. None of us are undead. So that amulet, I think, is out of reach for us. Yeah, instant death for the living. We can't clear it away. Okay, well. Oh man. If only. Oh, ooh, wait. Nope. Oh, nice. Ha! So we could do that? We could get this, but we couldn't get the other thing? That's funny. Okay, cool. At least we got something. Nice, unidentified boots. Sawtooth two-hander, I hate those. Supercharger. Target totem or summon deals 100% more base damage during its next turn, but then dies. Cool. Alright, add this to wares. In fact, we got a bunch of things we need to add to wares. Cool. Alright. Losa. Learn this skill. And identify these boots. Reinforced boots. 44 physical armor, 10 magic armor, +1 sneaking, +30 health points. Again, why are you putting sneak on something like this? I mean, I like them, but it's really nice to be able to go sooner. What does he have? Okay, I don't mind giving these to him. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do, I think. All right, and then we can oh, Ifon is over encumbered. He's carrying too much stuff. I think what we need to do is let's see here. Can we sort by value? We'll drop the Portrait of Lucian. There. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to get that amulet, unfortunately. Oops, did not mean to press tab. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get that amulet. Captain's come... Yeah, it's really deep into the fog. If we had a higher telekinesis ability score, that might be a different story, but... Yeah, we would need more range on it. Who has the best telekinesis? Something is giving Ifon telekinesis. What's giving him telekinesis? The clutches. Unfortunately, he can't even... Yeah, Beast can't wear them because they require 11. Okay, well, I think that's it for this place for now. Maybe we'll come back later. I think for now, let's just go ahead and teleport back to town. Yeah. Still have to finish up Trail of Blood, but we're not in a rush to do that. Let's teleport back to town. Oh shit! Shit! Whew. Okay, they were... Beast had his weapons out, and it was freaking out the townsfolk. Okay, cool. I feel like I can breathe easy for once. All right, let's have let's sell some stuff.
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Big stretch first. Ooh, what's this?
Don't come over.
Fatal claim. That's a claymore? Weird.
If I don't come visit your town, who will?
Anyway, are there any staffs or wands that'll do fire?
Keeping it together, Bree.
Metal staff will do fire.
You're safe from our friends. Never forget.
Wait a minute, hang on. Never mind. No, we don't want... We don't necessarily want her doing it. First of all, let's add our wares. Okay, so unfortunately, we are too rich for his blood. So we've got to take away some things. Okay. No. Okay, fine. We'll take that.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Cool, got rid of a bunch of junk. Alright, now then, let's have Ifon buy the staff.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Add those back in.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Great.
Bishop Alexander was slain by Satan.
Let's
Keeping it together, Bree.
just clean that up a bit. All right, now the question is, do we want to buy anything else since we're here?
Never forget it.
Do we want to get any armor or anything like that? Honestly, that's something I prefer to do off screen as I'm really considering it, so I can think about it a little bit more. Because it could be kind of, it's a little bit of tedious business. So I think that's something I'll save for in between videos. But skills, I don't think there are any skills that I really want to get at the moment. I think, again, that's something that I'm going to do it. Yeah, we'll do that in between. I'll do that in between this episode and the next one. Should we check in with the Miestr? Yeah, let's do that. Let's check in with the Miestr and maybe get refreshed on our source. And I think that we need more of the plant in order to do the ritual. That may be something we have to get. First, refresh our source, and then we'll talk to her. Great. I love that we all have 2 now. Hey, sorry about my mic there. It's a freaking gnat flying in my face. All right. Freaking hate these things.
The Miestr sits slumped in her chair. You notice that some of her scales have dropped to the floor.
Good lord.
What news? Can you channel enough source? Are you powerful enough to proceed?
Where can I find more blackroot?
Of course. My supply has rather gone up in smoke. You can find more in the cloister woods to the northwest of Driftwood. Hardly a charming place, but it grows nowhere else.
I still have some way to go before I have
tell,
enough.
Are you wasting both my time and your own? Go!
What have you got for sale? Cat skin mittens, plus 10 air resistance, plus 30 HP, plus 2 critical chance. Kierma, 12 physical armor, 50 magical. Oh wow, some good stuff there. Almost want to give that to. I almost want to buy that for Losa. This is really good, actually. You know what? I don't even need to think about this one. Let's just buy it. Yeah, it's a good one. That's a no-brainer for her, I think. I do think it's really unfortunate that the way they do do equipment bonuses in this game is really bizarre. And I don't know that I really have the language to describe what about it just like seems off to me. Yeah, I don't really have the language to describe why it seems so off. It just doesn't seem quite. I don't know. Yeah, something about the equipment bonuses just rubs me the wrong way. It almost seems random to me, unless you're talking about like special gear. Yeah, unless you're talking about special gear, a lot of the bonuses that you find on these pieces of equipment is really random. And I'm not quite sure. I don't quite have the language to explain what about it rubs me the wrong way or why that bothers me. I think what bothers me about it is like, okay, so you find a piece of gear at one level that suits you really well, like it's got really, really good bonuses, right? But then, because of the way the armor system works, between physical armor and magic armor, right? You do have to upgrade, because it seems it's really important to the combat that you have like sufficient armor in order to, you know, not go down immediately or not immediately start losing health when you get hit by something. So even if you find a piece of equipment that has bonuses that you really, really like or that are really good for your character, they kind of have they're gonna have a short shelf life for you, because what is going on? Because you know, it's gonna have a short shelf life because inevitably you're gonna have to change up your gear in order to keep up with the armor requirements. And then you end up losing out on bonuses. Fortunately, a lot of the bonuses are really, really small. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter all that much. But like, for example, I've got some really good bonuses from these two things that give me bonuses to warfare, and that's really good. And then the +1 to leadership, I mean, I could do it, but the +1 sneaking doesn't really make much sense to me, but it doesn't really help me out that much. But that's the other thing, is that there doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason to like what bonuses you're going to find on what pieces of equipment. What's going on here? Bears?
Bears ahead.
But yeah, bears
Honey
ahead.
Bears looks like.
Honey bears, indeed. Ifan can talk to animals. Ifan, talk to the animals.
Ah, honey. Bog off.
The honey smells kind of odd.
It's the best honey ever. Makes a bear feel good. So bog off. Foul.
Okay. I take it the bears will get violent if we stick around, so let's back off. I kind of don't want to fight bears. But I have a feeling that that honey is tainted with source. All right, so we need some black oleander, which is why we're here, by the way. I didn't quite announce that because I got distracted with trying to articulate what about the armor or the equipment system bothers me in this game. But eventually, you know, these pieces of equipment that I really like and that are good for me at this moment are going to be, they're going, you know, I'm going to need to replace them with something of higher armor value, and there's no guarantee that I'm going to find a piece of equipment that has the exact same values. And that's the other thing. The other thing that I think bothers me is the fact that, like, there doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason to the bonuses. Like I said, I don't know why a heavy armor character would want a sneak bonus. That seems a little odd to me. Someone who's playing a T is for Troll. Yeah, no shit. T is for Troll by Harlan B. The term troll behavior refers to the way trolls live their lives, from killing and feeding to roaring and courtship rituals. Once you have begun to identify the trolls in your local meadows and caves, your next step is to find out how they behave. Luckily, this book is here to help. All trolls make for formidable foes, not just due to their size, but due to their talents for health regeneration. A half-dozen adventurers could spend many a minute slashing away at a troll, only to make nary a permanent mark upon it. Some adventurers insist that burning or poisoning may prevent a troll from regenerating. Imagine their surprise when a troll wields those same skills against them with no apparent harm. This is because some trolls are weaker than others against certain elements. Virulent trolls will use poison freely, but are averse to the sun and keep to shadow. They are vulnerable to fire, which is just as well. You'll need a torch when searching for them. Blazebone trolls are eternally thirsty, and thus tend to congregate near rivers and ponds. Use poison on them if you wish to halt their healing capabilities. Amphibious trolls can breathe both under and above water, but they prefer clean, fresh air, given how quickly their tender lungs fill with fog and smoke. Behavioral notes. Death fog kills most living things instantly, but trolls may actually develop immunity with mild, prolonged exposure. If you encounter such a beast, they may be harmed only when a cure is applied to the appropriate attack method. A curse. Trolls are typically omnivorous, but many are known to develop a taste for humanoid flesh. These creatures often lose their weaknesses entirely, though as constructs of flesh and blood, they are not indestructible. Very interesting. Tolosa. Yeah, this is where our troll friend is. I don't even know what kind of troll he is. That's going to be useful information for what if we eventually have to fight him, or if we ever have to fight a troll, for that matter. Oh.
More than a flame.
Hello?
A haughty-looking undead woman, unmasked, surveys the ground around her, seeking something. Suddenly, her head swivels, and she trains an imperious gaze upon you.
What side do you take?
Her voice is clipped and detached, with metallic overtones. It even seems to echo, as if she's speaking to you from very far away.
Could you clarify? What side of what?
She cocks her skull to one side with a nightmarish creak. Though her shiny visage is completely devoid of emotion, you sense confusion in her manner. Confusion and more than a little scorn.
Quick now, quickly. Do you support Divine Order or Black Ring?
I don't know anything about the Black Ring. Black never goes out of style. Of course you support the Ring. Proclaim your support for the Divine Order. Nope, I don't support the Divine Order. I don't know if it's true that I only support myself. This is such a centrist. This is such a centrist take. Stefan say that you support neither. Both sides are as bad as each other. I am the enlightened centrist, you see. As much as I hate number 4, I do feel like our character would probably say that. Because it's not true that we only support ourselves. We do care about other people. This comes across as too selfish. Neither. Both sides are as bad as the other.
They most certainly are not. But so long as you do not pledge allegiance to the Ring, we can talk. Perhaps even trade. I have books, though I hate to part with them. And you, hopefully, you have something I want.
Well, hang on. I would like to know who I'm dealing with. Who are you?
Eithne was my name.
She slaps her face violently as she corrects herself, dislocating her loose jawbone and powdering the earth beneath her feet with bone dust.
I was a librarian in arts for the glory of the Order. The Ring came, burnt my library to the ground. My books, they are all I have, all I had. I had to save them. The flames. There was no making it out alive. But as the fire caught my magical scrolls, they all turned to a rain of glittering ash. I awoke covered in it, and here I stand.
Why don't you mask yourself, if that's not too indelicate of a question, of course?
That would be prudent if I wanted to stay alive. Or whatever it is that I am now. Survival is not something that interests me any longer. Not in this form.
Suddenly, she leans towards you with an unnerving creak.
Enough about that. I'm traveling as I look for a particular book. A tome to teach me how to make corpses explode. Would you have anything like that I could learn from?
That sounds ominous. Why would you want a book like that?
She scuffs one boot in the ashen dust at her feet and gazes off to the far horizon.
For my collection?
Look, I'll find you the book if you tell me the truth about why you want it.
She opens and closes her jaw several times before deciding to speak. She dusts off her tunic as she confides in you, leaving a musty scent lingering in the air, like an old attic piled high with mildewed paper.
I spent years alone in a study researching the afterlife. I don't want this shadow existence. What is this world but a training ground for the next? What is this decaying body but the tool to get me there? I have almost everything I need to go. I just need that book.
Okay. What are you willing to give me if I find this book?
Money. Plenty of it. That's what the living care about, yes?
I mean, money definitely helps, but I'm not sure if death is the answer.
She stares at you blankly, empty sockets seeming to stretch into the farthest reaches of oblivion.
You do not know the question. I am already dead. My body is an anomaly.
Okay. You make a good point there. How about we trade? Let's see what you've got. So she's got some, she's got some necromancy stuff. I am considering maybe putting a point into Necromancer on my character. Mostly because I really like hitting things and getting health back in return. It's fun, actually. It's pretty fun. Not to mention that I kind of like the idea of putting necromancy into a character who abandoned the order. That just sounds. Oh, summoning, dominate my. Oh, charm target non-allied character, causing them to join your side in combat for the duration of the status. Oh, that'd be really good for Losa. Soulmate, bind yourself to target character, copying any healing or armor restoration you receive to them. There's Frozen, Supercharger, Elemental Totem. I want to get that for Losa. Door to Eternity. Give all summons and totems around you a status that prevents them from dying from damage or disappearing when their life runs out. Runs out. Skin Graft. Reset all cooldowns. Removes burning, necrofire, poison, and bleeding. Sounds really good for Beast. Got some good stuff here. Summon Oily Blob. Fling an oil blob at target point, dealing 50 to 51 earth damage in the area. Oil blob deals earth damage with melee attacks and leaves an oil puddle on death. Spider legs. Ooh. Terrain transmutation. Target 2 circular areas, swamp surfaces, and clouds. Tentacle lash. Spread your wings. A lot of good stuff. She's got a lot of good stuff. Anmei Falin. Metal-plated belt promises to deflect any and all blows aimed in the area of your groin. That's funny. This could be good for Beast, actually. There's some pretty good things on here for him. We don't have enough money for it, sadly enough. However, Dominate Mind. Definitely want that. Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, that... okay. All right. Well, I'll bid you farewell for now.
Nod, she turns back to her books.
Let's have her learn that real quick.
Must fight it. Must fight it. Must fight it.
Cool. Cool. Nice. And she's already got it slotted in. That'll be really good. Because we saw how useful the Song of Madness was. That was super useful. That helped us a lot in that fight. So Dominate is going to be super good for us, I believe. Anyway, we came here for Black Oleander. Let's grab that, or Blackroot plant, I should say. Okay.
Do you have it? Do you have the book?
The gift of Blackroot. At the end of the trader, we met Ethna, an undead librarian. She's looking for a book on how to make corpses explode. Not sure where the thing is. That's okay. Point is, we got the plant. So let's zip on back real fast. Okay. Okay. All right. So I got to remember how to do this whole ritual thing. Okay. So I think it's... we have to combine... okay, let's quick save. Let's quick save just in case I do this wrong. Quick save. All right. Combine. Where is it? Okay. Oh yeah. I already did that earlier. Okay. Combine with this. Great. Put that there. Set it ablaze. And inhale the smoke.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hold the fumes in, ignore the thumping.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Great. All right. Let's talk to Relic.
As you approach, Relic greets you with a salute, though his face is marred by a pained grimace.
My. How you positively brim with sauce. No wonder. After all the adventures you have had, all the things you've had to do.
Maintain a stony silence.
Have you no respect, son? No respect at all? You should.
A sudden shudder jolts through his body so violently that he drops to his knees, stunned into silence.
Let's try to bless him.
Source washes over him, a wave over a single flame, but unlike last time, it seems to have precious little effect. An ancient curse escapes from his lips, spoken so forcefully that for a brief moment all light recedes into the webs of darkness.
Tell me the truth. Are you dying?
I refuse to entertain the possibility. Yes, the void is stronger than ever, but so are you. I can sense the expanse of source inside you. You are ready to learn the spell I've yearned to teach you. The spell you will need when we reach the Well of Ascension. I have given you eyes that see the source. Now I will give you the teeth to take it.
Relic smiles, and you notice for the first time 2 vampire-like fangs glistening beneath his upper lip. A gulf of magic envelops you, and you feel a sudden, insatiable hunger for source.
Go on. I'm here for you. Give in to your hunger.
Murmur through... I like number 3. Murmur through chattering teeth that this doesn't feel right. This hunger is unnatural.
It is supernatural. Do not heed me or any other, only your own lust for power, just like a god should. Go on. Devour me.
Okie dokie, if you insist.
Though your spell tore through him like a spear through flesh, Relic looks grimly happy, if haggard.
You speak the spell with brash ferocity, like I knew you would. My champion.
Let's see here. The hunger you gave me hasn't abated. If anything, it's increased.
Of course. Do you still not see? Do you still not realize there will never be satiety? Let me tell you the one truth about what it means to be a god. It is to be the lion in a world of lambs. It is about power. And power is not given, it is taken. With your all-seeing eyes and your all-consuming teeth. You can see the souls of the dead. And now you can feed from them to your hungry heart's content.
Now this really makes me want to invest into necromancer. I don't know. It just feels like on point, on theme. Even if we're a little bit hesitant about it.
So feed, for you will starve until you finally feast upon the Well of Ascension.
Let's stay silent. And think to ourselves that I'll do as I see fit, and not as this vampiric wretch commands.
Don't be coy now. Your hunger will soon outweigh your all too delicate feelings. Your soul must grow bigger still. Your inner self become a vaster expanse so that it may house divinity. There are more masters of the source, more aspects of the source to learn. The hunt continues. Just you hurry.
Very well.
You seem different. Tell me, what have you learned? Or has the smoke simply addled your mind beyond repair?
I have learned how to drain source from creatures.
Vampirism? As if killing a creature weren't enough, you should utterly destroy its soul too. A dark skill, but certainly useful.
The Miestr slumps back in her chair, closing her eyes. Her breathing is shallow and ragged.
Very well then. But as you lack the glowing eyes of the divine, or the purpose of one soon to be divine, I trust you need more source?
Unfortunately, yes.
You need another master of source, naturally. I just pray the list you stole from the Magisters was long enough.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for now. In between videos, I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to do a little bit more vendoring and kind of seeing if there's any spells or equipment that I want to grab. And then, now that we have a fire staff for Lohse here, I think we'll make our way back to the cave and see about getting back to that dwarf who was tinkering with the death fog device and see if we can't make her pay. Oh, we do also need to check in with Lohar and give him an update, but I think we'll do that after we double back to the cave. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.